What's up, everybody? Roadrunner here, continuing and finishing up Pokemon Emerald Seaglass. Last time, we beat the Elite Four, and we did some legendary hunting, and we are going to finish it today. And once we are done and the credits roll, I'll let you guys know what I think of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, let's go get our second legendary dog. I'm not sure if it's going to be Raikou or Suicune. Wait, I need a max repel. Welcome, thank you for joining. Alright, we got Suicune. I think I've got enough on me to make another shell, though. What am I short on? The shells. Alright. Team should be healed up and ready to go. Okay, now if I remember right, we got Sydney, there's grass and dark types. I was trying to save beforehand, but oh well. Nah, if they're high level, then nah, levels stay the same. That's pretty sad. I think it's about time we iced you. Definitely raining some hail on them. Alright, next up is going to be Phoebe. She's got the ghosts. But even the ghosts are afraid of the darkness. I do apologize, this is going to get slightly laggy for a minute while it saves and uploads to my cloud. Maybe not. Oh yeah. I actually have foul play, but that's alright. Out of everybody from before, she was the one who gave me the most problems, so... Of course it did. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Good thing it didn't have stab, or that would have been a one-shot. We're okay. Goodbye. Had to reset the curse. Okay, Miss Maggie is part fairy. So we are not going to play around. Skarmory, get out here. Welcome, welcome everybody. Out of all the Elite Four champs, probably gonna laugh, but Cynthia. Good job, Skarmory. That's using your head. Why? Why? She uses dragon Pokemon. They're weak to ice and fairy types. Her Garchomp is no joke, though. Well, you asked me who I'd want to face, not who I thought was the most challenging. Let her rip, Tater Chip! Goodbye. Now, if I would have had workup going and sunny day, just imagine how much power that first overheat would have. Alright, let's give Snipes a Resi. We're gonna Hyper Potion him. And we'll give one to Skarmory. Alright, now we're on to Glacia. Actually, I think we'll leave with Raichu, just because I have a feeling I'm going to need to use something like Wild Charge. So, the reason I'm going and facing the Elite Four a second time is to catch my other legendaries. I still have Moltres up at Mount Pyre and Raikou down in the ice floor of the Shoal Cave. Dugong is going to be Dugong. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. So, high special defense, we can deal with that. Hit it. Goodbye. Dugong went Dugong. What's next? Glaceon? Alright, Kasim, get out here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Glaceon is my favorite evolution. How about everyone else in here? What's your favorite evolution? You're gonna bring out Walrein. Raichu, come on back out. Yeah, my best friend. His favorite is Umbreon as well. By a stab-happy 4X. Cloister, huh? Kasim coming back out. Well, there is a ROM hack, God, a while back that had, fake evolutions based on the different types. I forgot what it's called, though. Last close combat we got. All right. Alright, and we have Elixir, Max Ether, that's what I prefer to use. Alright. We're gonna go with Snipes and Walrein. Slot 2. Goodbye. I don't know how that didn't knock it out at one shot, but... Alright, wall rangers, level 55. Gonna use a fly gun. In my opinion, I think Flygon was a cooler dragon for Hoenn than Salamence. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, even with stab, not so much. I thought that was gonna be super effective. Goodbye. Don't know how I got defrosted that fast, but okay. You would. Goodbye. Alright. We beat the Dragon Master, not the Rap Master. Not that I care for too much of Drake's music, it's not my taste. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking anybody's music, everybody has their tastes. Me, I like my rock and metal music. Save slot 2. Here's the lag I was telling you about. Here we are again, Wallace. Alright, let's go. Let's bring down the thunder. Yeah, he's just gonna try to keep that alive as long as he can. Well, that was messed up. Well, smart, but messed up. But hey, two can play that game. Hey, Snipes, come on out. Still dealing with a little bit of lag for the cloud upload. Well, that's gonna hurt. No quarter, no mercy. Welcome, welcome. Wow. He's really starting to annoy me with these full restores. Goodbye. Good riddance. And he's got Gyarados. Precisely why I'm saving Raichu. Yeah, we'll just let Raichu finish it off. Goodbye. Yeah. I'm gonna speed this up. Okay. I gotta say, Emerald Seaglass was fun. Even though in 3rd gen, Hoenn kinda just bores me, it kinda makes me want to fast forward everything or put me to sleep. Nemo did a pretty good job with this ROM hack. I'm very happy with it. I like the extra stuff that was added. That was definitely cool. The extra TMs, we have extra Pokemon. The ability to catch everything is, well, a quality of life for every ROM hack nowadays. How we go about it here is far, far easier than in Emerald Legacy. Sorry, Smith Place, I'm not trying to knock your ROM hack. I did enjoy it, and that was... Emerald Legacy is actually where I started when it came out last December. Wow. It's almost been a year now. On and off with streaming. I started off doing screen recordings and playthroughs on YouTube. And then I decided, what the heck, I'm going to try TikTok Live. And I actually enjoy it. So, but as for Emerald Seaglass, if you haven't tried it yet, I very much recommend you giving it a go. You can watch my previous videos up on my YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio. For those that are watching on YouTube, thank you. Very much appreciate it. I was hoping the Elite Four would have a higher level for the rematch, but for the sake of catching the last 2 legendaries and finishing out this ROM hack, I'm glad that I didn't have to go and grind the ever-living crud out of my team. Although I could have just pulled a bunch of legendaries, so I wouldn't have needed to. But yeah, so I do have to work tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, so my next stream will be Monday night, 8 p.m. EST, and we will be starting on Pokemon Lazarus, also by Nemo. And I want to give Nemo a huge shout out for Seaglass, and I'm looking forward to trying out Lazarus. It's based in a custom region called Ilios, which is based on Greece, and I'm a lover of Greek history and Greek mythology. So I'm looking forward to starting that. Alright, let's go get our last 2 legendaries. We have Moltres and Raikou. Perfect. Skarmory, fly us up to Mosty, please. Yep, drop another one. So the only couple of Pokemon not in my decks that I spent hours the one day trying to get was Feebas. So in one spot, you off down by the Weather Institute, the southern route from there. You have to use a good rod, which, okay, cool, but it takes a while. There's also Applin from the Paldea region, which I haven't played the 8th or 9th gen games. I did recently get myself an emulator for the Switch so that I can enjoy those games. Because right now I'm too poor to get a Switch, and I'm not trying to get the Switch 2. I would much rather the regular Switch. Alright, let's save here. Yes, we're just gonna chuck a Master Ball at Raikou, but I want to make sure that we are getting it. Okay. Reset. Alright, now we get Raikou. Alright, so aside from a small reset, I might have to do that again. Alright, now let's go to the Pyre Summit. So, as I was saying, Paldea, once you get cut, and you can use it out in the field, the overworld, if you will, there's a little patch in Little Root Town that you can look for it. It's called Applin. It's from Paldea, but I spent, oh jeez, the other day I spent like 4 hours trying to find one, resetting the route encounter, resetting the game, and nothing. I know it's an Easter egg Pokemon from Paldea, but still. Oh no, did I just run out of max repels? Oh crud, I did. Alright, let's go back. I don't got scared. I don't care that I got scared. Look, I'm running a wall range, keeping small distance. Sorry, buddy. Alright, let's buy a bunch of repels since, you know. I certainly don't need that many. We'll get 20 for now. Alright. Hey, Forsun, how you doing, brother? Oh! Well, crud. I forgot that I had the root fossil. Let's go get it restored. After we go to Mount Pyre. We're already here now to drop one. Thank you for the likes, Forsun. How you been, brother? Did I not? I thought I dropped one. Oh, nope, I didn't. Yep. I'm going to get the last 2 legendaries now. And we'll be ending Emerald Seaglass afterwards. It'll probably be a little bit short of a stream, as I do have to get up and go to work tomorrow. I was going to finish this last night, but I wasn't feeling the greatest. something I ate disagreed with my stomach, so yeah, I don't want to have to get up every 5 minutes to run to the bathroom during stream. I didn't want to do that to you guys. Alright, the last one we need is Moltres. Alright, don't have to reset. Yep. Yep, I did. The Reggies were the pain. I wound up having to go for Reggie Rock. I wound up having to go and use the Master Ball cheat. I didn't want to. But I ran out of Ultra Balls and I ran out of money. So, did what I had to do. Hey Sam, thank you for liking the live, I appreciate that. Alright, last thing to do. We are gonna head... Actually, two things we gotta do. Since I don't really need to go Pokemon wild catching anymore. Kasim, you can get dropped in the box. Here, I'll even show you. Let me see, where did we start catching? And, in another box, hidden away, we also got ourselves a Jirachi, which also ate a lot of Ultra Balls. Alright, I should have Ditto and Eevee over here popping eggs. Yep. Alright. Alright, let's go get our fossil restored. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, I came across this meme that I thought was just awesome. It says, when somebody tells you you're too old for Pokemon, it's got Meowth from the anime sticking up his middle paw, like the middle finger, and it says, shut your Meowth. I saw that, I'm like, yes, absolutely. Right. Alright, we got Lileep. I wonder if Mr. Stone has any extra gifts for us. Oh, so for anybody that wants to try the game, this gentleman right here, once you get a Z-Ring from Mr. Stone, you can buy all of your Z-Crystals from here. They're completely optional. Now, we don't have the Pokemon-specific ones, but all the normal typing ones are here. Okay. Let's see, where is this egg at in terms of hatching? It takes some time. But yeah, there's only a few other Pokedex entries. So, I don't have, the Safari Zone, as far as I know, might be glitched. I did try to go into it before. That's actually what caused my game to my emulator to freeze up and whatnot, which deleted 2 hours of progress because I didn't save it like I should have. What are you gonna do? Nora114, thank you for the follow. Since I'm pretty much done with Emerald Seaglass, when I start Lazarus on Monday, if you'd like to nickname a wild-caught Pokemon or a specific one in that game, let me know. I'll write it down. I'll save it on my computer, and I'll put the nickname in for you. I'm sorry, I don't speak, I guess that's Spanish. Alright, Matang and Metagross. I actually think I got all the original Kanto Pokemon. As well as their pre- and post-evolutions. The face that Kangaskhan makes like it's gonna actually kill you. I will say I do like the way that Nemo has the Pokedex order and the Pokedex actually being useful. Like here, I'll get... Oh! I didn't realize Porygon Z was a normal and electric type. So, you can check the area like normal, but your stats, you can check what level it learns everything. You got your stats, the moves, you've got the main abilities, and you can also find the hidden power. So, there's all that. It will go by egg move and then levels, and then TMs and HMs. And you can see you can learn 50 different moves. And then you can check your Evo. Porygon 2 evolves from Porygon using Upgrade. Hold on, let me see if it'll let me go up and show that. Oh yeah, forgot you can get Porygon at that grassy patch over there. So you can see how it happens, trading holding upgrade, or just use the upgrade. And then Dubious Disc. And then you can listen to its cry. And your size, the size of the Pokemon compared to you. Which I think is really cool. So I just gotta get the evolutions and the Kanto Dex would be complete. And I do believe, besides Espeon and Umbreon, that the Johto Dex is also complete. So yeah. Well, I know it's been short and sweet, but I am going to end the stream tonight a bit early. As I said, I have to be up for work tomorrow, and I will be back on streaming Monday night, 8 p.m. EST. Thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. If you follow me on TikTok, give me a like, give me a follow, share with your friends. That's to help me to grow, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you're on my YouTube, like, share with your friends, and consider subscribing, as it will help me to grow there too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a great night. I will see you and talk to you Monday night, 8 p.m.